soon I'll find who I'm looking for, so watch that moon. You know what he's up there for, so I'll keep on trying and I'll be flying. Watch this space, see my face someday very soon.
Oh, yeah?
Someday very soon. Now, 16 across. Flat fish on wheels. 2 words, 5 and 5. Skateboard. Oh, no. Oh, you are a milkman and a half, you are. Every weekday you come after I've gone to work. In summer, the milk turns into yoghurt, and winter into blocks of ice. But on Sunday morning, when I'm trying to have a lie-in...
Tea for 2 and 2 for 2.
After?
A little cup for you and me.
Oh, making me tea on a Sunday morning. What are you after?
Oh, don't spoil it all. I woke up this morning with such lovely thoughts about you. What a lovely girl that Maggie's, I thought. Underneath, I thought.
Well, it's going to cost me a fortune.
So I hopped out of bed and stirred all them sweet thoughts into a nice pot of tea for you.
Oh, and all my favourite chockies. You sure you don't want to borrow anything?
Yes, dear. I want 50 quid. Now.
50 quid?
My cousin George. I owe him 50 quid. He's coming here this morning to collect it. I haven't closed my eyes all night. I mean, where am I going to find that kind of money of a Sunday morning? Or any money, any morning, come to that.
Well, did you borrow it or what?
Oh, I don't have to tell you everything. It was one of them cheap offers.
Oh, no, not for your garden set and your archery set and your herbal medicines.
I can't remember the exact article. It might have been my lawnmower.
Oh, you didn't borrow money to buy that junk.
They're not junk. They're indispensable accessories to gracious living.
Rubbish.
I suppose you haven't got 50 quid. You could let me have, like, immediately. Could you, darling?
Well, let's see. Let's have a look inside this biscuit. Oh, dear me, no. Look, just crumbs and filling. What a very great pity. You occasionally find a £20 note in a really decent biscuit.
Oh, stop having me on. Haven't you got anything you could sell quick?
Well, like my body, for example. Let's go late, shall we? Special Sunday morning offer. 1 white slave. Come and get it.
Well, you could sell some furniture. You don't need all this stuff.
What? You got a flat that looks like a competition to see how much junk you can cram into one space, and you're asking me to
Well,
sell
all
mine?
right, fair's fair. I'll tell you what. I'll sell something if you do.
And you're slightly forgetting it's you that owes the money.
Perhaps I could just tell George that you'll be going to the bank tomorrow.
The only way I'll be going to the bank tomorrow is if the bank manager lassos me when I walk past. It's quite likely.
I don't know what I'm going to do. It's a fiasco. I go to my neighbour. No, not my neighbour, my best friend. I bring her tea in bed. Chocolate bickies, doilies, everything. I beg for her assistant. I go down on my bended housemaids to her. What's her riposte? Pours herself another cup of tea, cool as a cucumber. Don't even stick in a gizzard.
The silver lining, when a clown appears.
Please do not mock my agony. However am I going to face that man?
Look, I'll tell you what I'll do for you. I've been thinking of putting an ad in the corner shop myself, I'm so broke. Offering my services as a teacher, you know, private tuition at home for people who want to continue their education, O-levels, things like that.
What's O-levels?
You know what O-levels are?
No.
Well, you know what a spirit level is, don't you?
Oh, yes, I've got one there. Cheap offer. Lovely long brown thing with a cheeky little bubble in the middle.
Well, you know how that bubble is shaped like an O?
Yes.
That's an O-level.
Oh, can you teach them? Oh, fancy.
So, if anybody wants to pay for private tuition, well, Cousin George can have a quid or two off the takings. Now, I'll do that especially for you.
Oh, Maggie, You are an angel.
And all you've got to do is put your own ad in offering to sell your furniture or your bows and arrows.
Oh,
or
no,
your
Maggie,
archery.
don't, darling, don't. Don't make me sell all my favourite things.
All right, then. No deal.
All right, you win. Talk about hard-hearted Anna. You got a heart of bone.
You just make a list of all the things you want to get rid of.
Oh, Maggie, I can't sell my archery set, darling. My lovely wine-making equipment, or my herbal medicines. Maggie, I can't.
Get thee to thy parlour. Dust off your arrows, put a polish on your herbal laxatives and shine up your wine bottles. And get all your little lambs ready for the slaughter.
Oh, you are cruel, you are. Unnatural. You're worse than a sadomasochist.
Good morning.
I've come about the private tuition.
Oh, private tuition. Yes, well, you better come in. Sorry about, looking like this. It's a bit of a mess. I wasn't really expecting anybody quite so soon. Room is really so untidy. Well, what sort of tuition were you looking for?
What sort have you got?
Well, you mean, what subjects do I teach?
Quite.
Yes, well, wouldn't it be easier... Oh, excuse me. Wouldn't it be easier if you told me what it was that you want to learn?
Would it?
Oh, yes. Then I can see if I can be of any assistance to you.
Yes, I don't know what I want.
Yes, well, that does make it a bit difficult.
Yes.
Sorry, you've made me a little confused. I'm not really sure...
Oh, you don't want to worry about me?
No, you see, I'm not really sure why you've come to see me.
Oh, I know that.
You do?
Yes.
Well, why?
Well, that'd be telling.
Have you come here for private tuition or not?
Yes.
In what subjects?
What subjects are there?
No, we've been all through this. I think you're stringing me along, aren't you?
Yeah, but I can never think of anything to say much.
When?
Well, when we do this.
This what? Who? Do what?
What?
Look, I think you'd better go.
Oh, that's the last thing I want to do.
No, it's the first thing I want you to do.
Oh, don't be like that. Come on, give us a kiss.
When you get out of it, I'll call the police. Push off.
Oh, all right. Have it your own way. I never did like this stupid game anyway.
Game?
2 minutes, 46 seconds.
Pathetic. Oh, could you tell me if anybody might be at home in there? You see, I've come in answer to an ad in the corner shop, and I don't seem to get a reply to the bell.
Oh, really? I'm sure that she is in. Incidentally, you didn't see a strange chap come out of my place just now, did you?
No, I've been too busy pressing this doorbell.
Where's the fire?
Why aren't you answering your door?
Well, perhaps I was on the toilet.
Perhaps you should have been in the parlour dusting everything.
Well, even I've got to answer the call of nature now and again, you know. I've cut it down to the bare minimum. And you've got to economise on everything these days.
Mrs. P, this lady would like to see your goods.
What goods? I like that.
Is your wine-making equipment for sale or not?
Well, I don't know.
Yes, you do know, Mrs. P, you do know. Please go in.
Maggie?
Oh, hello.
I've got that exercise bike down in the car.
What exercise bike?
Get in.
Oh, it's so rough.
I'll just get the coat to put over this, OK?
You did say you wanted to borrow it, didn't you?
Oh, yes, I do. I want a figure like yours.
So as I was driving past.
Oh, fine, lovely. I'll give you a hand up with it
Okay.
then.
I'll nip in. She might chuck me straight out again, but at least I'll have got over the threshold.
Okay, but we don't start timing till she's in there with you.
Miser.
I'm ever so sorry, madam, you didn't fancy anything, madam.
I think you're outrageous.
The shame you're coming all this way, madam. You didn't stop a minute.
It doesn't take half a minute to see that your prices are 100% higher than Harrod's.
Harrod who, dear? Bye-bye, madam. Thank you, madam. Mind how you fall down them stairs, madam. Toffee nose tart. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, hello. Who's your lady friend? Who's that little girlie by your side?
That girl does pick 'em.
Why don't you come in?
'Cause you're in there.
But I'm your greatest admirer.
You sure?
Yeah, for years. I've worshipped you from afar.
Why don't you worship me in the flush, then?
I know if you come in.
You come here, you little tinker, you! I'll show you what's what. Still got the cradle marks on him. They go for the maturer woman.
Right, lads, I'm on my way.
Right, but we don't start the watch till she comes back.
I don't know why we play this stupid game. He always wins.
So, you want me to try and find out if she's really trying to sell anything?
Yeah, make her an offer for one of her favourite bits of junk, you know.
Okay. Do you want to hand in with that first?
Oh, no, I can manage now we've got up this far, thanks.
Oh, hello, Ginny, darling. Is that your lovely exercise bike?
Yeah, we'll show you the bike when you've shown Virginia your stuff for sale. She wants to buy a very special gift for somebody.
OK. You go on, Ginny, darling. I've got a lovely lot of stuff in there, and there's nobody I'd rather sell it to than you.
Oh, blessed thing. Huh. You! Now, what are you playing at?
Shall we tell her? Fair cop, don't you think?
I'm fed up anyway.
But, you see, it's an old rugger club game. You pick a complete stranger, a girl you've never met before, and whoever can stay the longest in her flat wins a £5.
What a flaming nerve. Hey, just a minute. Where's that other bloke?
Well, where do you think?
Right.
You can tell him he's the winner if you like. We're going for a drink.
Now, I'll tell him a lot more than that. What's his name?
Buster.
Right. Hello? Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Maggie.
Call me Buster.
Well, how do you do, Buster?
I do all right, thank you, Maggie. Say, I hope you don't mind my dropping in like this.
Oh, no. Tell me, Buster, why were you hiding just now?
Or shall we say, shy?
What about visiting girls like me, you mean?
Girls like you?
I mean, don't play the innocent. We all know why you've come here.
Do we?
Girls who advertise offering private tuition are hardly likely to be school teachers, are they?
Yeah, maybe not.
Don't tell me you were so naive as to believe that I was a school teacher.
Of course not. Well, good. Excellent.
Yeah. And you sound surprised.
No, not at all. It's just that now that I can take a good look at you, I'm even happier than when I came. In fact, I think I might be getting even more than I bargained for.
I think you might. Well, now, I suppose you would like the full treatment. Start with a massage, perhaps, and then take it from there.
I'd like a very full treatment.
Right. Take off your shirt and lie face downwards on the table, and I will go and prepare my specialities. But work up a sweat on this first.
Fantastic!
Well, you don't seem very keen to sell anything.
Oh, but I am, dear, I am.
Well, how much would you want for that garden seat, then?
Oh, not that seat, darling. I've only just bought that. You see, I haven't had time to have a good sit on it yet.
Well, what about the wine-making equipment?
Well, I was going to start making wine tomorrow. I've bought me parsnips in. That was always Mr. Perry's favourite. Parsnip and licorice champagne.
Well, I could certainly do with a couple of your oil burners.
Oh, not them oil burners, dear. I'd love to sell them to you, but I dursn't. You've only got to look at them. They explode.
Well, you've got burners in every corner.
Ah, yes, because you've got to have a high temperature for winemaking, you see. But I can control them. It's a knack.
Well, what do you want to sell, then? This picture of your old man?
Ah, it's Mr. Perry, as he was when I first knew him. Isn't he lovely? What did you want to buy him for, dear?
Now, onto the table.
Freezing.
No, just a little ice water to tone up the circulation. Don't you feel an exquisite tingling?
Oh, well say.
Now just a light film of rare perfume jelly from an exotic South.
That feels very gooey. Is it meant to be that sticky?
Yes. Now, please, I can't concentrate if you don't have complete faith in me.
Oh, I do. Feel free, do whatever you want.
Right. Now I sprinkle rare Nescafine berries. Oh, not too much, they're rather expensive. Ground to a fine dust. And now perhaps a few grapes.
Oh, yeah, grapes. Here, the ancient Greeks always had slave girls dropping grapes in their mouths.
Oh, no. These grapes have to be crushed sharply against the skin.
It feels very strange.
Yes, it will. And now I scatter perfumed powder.
I suppose that dries the skin.
Yes. And now finally across your powerful rugby back muscles. I lay the delicate strips of the exotic umbawala plant. And now the massage begins.
Are you sure it should be this sticky?
Yes, the stickier the better.
Marmalade! You! Look at me! Look! Very funny. Very funny. I can't put clothes on over this.
Never mind, Buster. You can afford a Turkish bath now you've won the fiver.
You knew about the game.
Well, of course I knew. I think we're about even now, don't you?
No, I think you've got the best of it. I mean, look at me.
Oh, you can use my bathroom. Have a bath if you want. There's a big towel in the cupboard.
Yeah, well, I can't go anywhere like this, so I will. Thanks.
Make yourself at home. I've just got to pop next door. Have you sold anything yet?
Want to buy the banana?
You don't want to, do you?
What?
Oh.
Look, if you're going to be like that, I'm not going to help you. You can get on with it on your own.
The money is for you.
You've got about as much chance of buying something off her as you have of winning the Tour de France on my exercise bike.
I know.
So I'll be off.
Oh, did you, darling? Before you go, you haven't got 50 quid you could let me have? Just for this morning, could you?
What for? Have you seen a cheap offer of a stuffed whale?
I wouldn't have room for a stuffed whale. Or would I? I might, you know. What's the matter, Maggie, darling? What's my old Maggie looking so glum for?
Listen, don't you ever ask me to help you raise money again. Or carry your heavy shopping, or clean your oven out, or sew your bloomers up while you're still in them.
Don't bully me. I shall have to have a good cry now.
Hey, listen, if you come in answer to her advert, you're just wasting your time.
Advert? What advert? I'm Mrs. Perry's cousin.
Oh, your cousin George. Oh, well, I'm Maggie from next door. And here you are, Cousin George, come for your money. Oh, good, wonderful, lovely.
Is it?
Oh, yes. You don't know how good it is.
Well, I haven't come for the money.
You haven't?
No. You see, since I wrote, I've had a nice little premium bond come up, and I just dropped by to tell her not to bother about the 50 quid.
You mean you don't want her to pay you back?
No, I don't need it now.
Oh, yes, you do.
Oh, no, I don't.
Oh, yes, you do. Otherwise, I've been worrying all morning over nothing while she hasn't been worrying over anything. Oh, why should she always get away with it?
Yes, she can be a little devil at times. Still, I don't need the money now.
No, listen, just a minute. Come in a bit, would you? I've had an idea. Come in and have a cup of tea with us, eh? Come. Listen, would you do me a favour when you come out the bath?
I'd do anything for my little masseuse.
What have you been doing with this table?
Feeding it. Now, sit down here, will you? Because I want to tell you what your cousin's been doing to me and what we are going to do to her.
I don't want to hear you going to take her away from me.
Now, don't be like that. I'm not a hard man.
Not much, you're not.
Oh, look, I'm only taking a few of your things because you haven't got the money you owe me. That's fair, isn't it?
No! It's a war crime in peacetime.
And I brought this dealer along so he can say what the stuff's worth and cart it away.
He's worse than you are. Look at his face. It's ruthless.
Right, I'll tell you what I'll give you. Wine-making equipment, £2.50.
£2.50.
Yeah, I'll carry it down to your lorry.
Archery set, £1.75.
I'll give £11 for that.
All right, £1.80.
I'll carry it.
I think I've gone queer.
And all that herbal medicine, load of rubbish, 50p the lot.
50p. I might as well snub it right away. I've got nothing left to live for anyway.
Yes, well, I think I can just about manage this lot. Excuse me, dear.
Yes, you'd like to see me left with nothing, wouldn't you? Strip me to the bluff, you would. That's right. Enjoy yourselves, couple of saddies. Maggie! Maggie!
Hello!
Give me my stuff back.
Oh, here, take it. Oh, rubbish. Go on, take the lot of it. Go on.
I hope you know this constitutes loot in the eyes of the law.
Loot.
Not to mention rape and spillage.
Spillage. Look, it's 4 o'clock now. It's time for tea. You coming or not?
I thought you'd never ask me.